Hey guys, this is Prateek from 91 Mobiles, and in my hand I have the latest smartphone from Samsung in the...
I am sorry, actually that is my phone, Note 8.
Okay.
Note 9. I'm
Oh,
very sorry.
okay. No, it's okay. Honest mistake. Same se dikhte hain yaar. Alright, take two. So hey guys, this is Prateek from 91 Mobiles, and in my hand I have the latest smartphone from Samsung in the form of the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Now the smartphone was recently unveiled at an event in New York, and as it stands, it's one of the most expensive Android smartphones you can buy right now. But should you? Let's find out in this review. I'm really conflicted over the design of the Galaxy Note 9. On one hand, the Note 9 is a beautifully crafted flagship. From the way the glass slopes into the edges to the smartphone's sleek aluminum trim, which feels cold to the touch every time you grip the device, the Note 9 is undoubtedly a class above the competition. You could even dunk the phone in a tub of water and get away with it, as the smartphone comes with IP68 certification. On the other hand, Samsung has reprised all the design elements of the Note 8 and has basically repackaged it into a new smartphone. I mean, from the front it's impossible to tell the two smartphones apart. Sure, the Note 9 has slightly slimmer bezels, but you'll still have a hard time convincing your friends that this is in fact the newer model. That being said, there are two key changes on the Note 9's design which differentiate it from its predecessor. First is the repositioned fingerprint sensor, which now sits below the smartphone's rear camera module in a much more ergonomic position. The sensor is quite fast, but Samsung's UI animations are a bit slow, so it will take you a second to get into your home screen. That said, you also get the option of using either iris scan or face recognition to unlock the Note 9. Samsung has even clubbed the two technologies together for better accuracy and security. However, the tech is not as reliable at night, and even during the day, it was a tad bit slow, so I'd suggest you stick to the fingerprint sensor to unlock the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Secondly, you can now pick the Galaxy Note 9 in this attractive blue colorway. Now, it might not seem as cool as the transparent back of the HTC U12 Plus or the color shifting P20 Pro from Huawei, but wait till you take the S Pen out. Ta-da! Yes, the Note 9's S Pen is indeed bright yellow in color, and that's not the only thing that's changed with the S Pen. This time around, the S Pen comes with a built-in battery and support for Bluetooth low energy transmission, making it much more than a fancy stylus. You can flip through the pages of a presentation, use the stylus as a remote trigger to click pictures, and much more. Now, all the extra functionality is bound to take its toll on the S Pen's battery life, right? Well, Samsung has a clever solution for that. You see, the S Pen comes with a supercapacitor, which charges it in just 40 seconds once it's docked inside the Galaxy Note 9. You can then use it for 30 minutes without having to charge it again. And even if the battery dies, you can still use the S Pen as a traditional stylus. Moreover, the best feature of the S Pen has to be the locking mechanism. It acts as a really good stress reliever. The Samsung Galaxy Note 9 ships with a 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED display, which basically makes it a tablet of sorts. Now, the display quality is excellent and you'll have nothing to complain about here. The panel gets really bright, has excellent viewing angles, and exhibits vivid colors with deep dark blacks. Plus, it's compliant with mobile HDR platforms, so if you're using Netflix, the Note 9 is the perfect smartphone for you. The Galaxy Note 9 is powered by an octa-core Exynos 9810 processor, which works alongside 6GB of RAM and 128GB of built-in user expandable storage. Now that's the base model of the smartphone, or what I like to call the peasant edition. If you're a baller, then you'll want to get the 512GB variant of the smartphone. And while you're at it, why not pop in a 512GB microSD card, which will effectively give you a terabyte of storage in your pocket. Now that's something. Jokes aside, the Galaxy Note 9 is rapid when it comes to performing tasks, be it jumping in and out of applications, multitasking between CPU-intensive apps like Snapchat and Chrome, or getting chicken dinners on PUBG at the highest graphics setting. The Note 9 can do it all. That being said, Samsung smartphones tend to slow down over time, as was the case with the Samsung Galaxy S9 when I reviewed it. But so far, the Galaxy Note 9 has held up well. Battery is a touchy subject for Samsung's Note lineup, but I have good news this time. The Samsung Galaxy Note 9 comfortably managed to see me through the end of a heavy workday with its 4000 mAh battery. Now, I did tone down the display resolution to Full HD Plus, so you might get different results if you're running the phone at Quad HD Plus resolution. Regardless, the battery life on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is A+, and it charges quickly too, thanks to the inclusion of a quick charger in the box. Finally, let's address the smartphone's cameras. So the Galaxy Note 9 ships with the same camera setup you might have seen on the S9 Plus. Dual 12MP rear cameras with dual apertures that can switch between f1.7 and f2.4. The front camera is the same on both smartphones too, and both the devices get an 8MP f1.7 aperture selfie shooter. Samsung has added a scene optimizer which basically detects the subject in the frame and then chooses from 20 different scenes automatically. So if you are clicking a picture of, say, a plant, the scene optimizer will detect it and will automatically tweak the camera settings to give you a great result. While that's good in theory, I'm sure you want to see some shots, so editor, cue the footage. Pictures taken during the daytime on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 are to a large extent flawless. The dynamic range is impeccable, giving you plenty of details in the highlights and the shadows. The colors look vibrant and there's an abundance of details in the shots. You could spruce up the hues a bit more by enabling the HDR mode, but you'll get a really good looking shot even with the feature disabled. Lastly, the portrait mode on the smartphone is excellent and the Note 9 differentiates the subject from the background immaculately. The blur does creep into the sides of the subject at times, but it's a small price to pay for an otherwise brilliant pocket camera. Low-light shots taken with the smartphone are in a word stunning. I'd recently gone out for dinner at Cyber City, and anyone who's been there during the night will know just how challenging it is to get a good shot there. The streetlights are positioned in such a way that you'll have to find the perfect angle to click a picture without any lens flare in it. But with the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, you will be able to get away with some quality shots regardless of how you position the camera. Moreover, thanks to the camera's f1.5 aperture, the smartphone retains a lot more details as compared to other devices under low light scenarios. Clearly, the Note 9 takes brilliant pictures from its rear cameras, but I can't say the same for the smartphone's selfie shooter. Don't get me wrong, under ideal lighting you can get a good looking selfie, but in dimly lit conditions, the selfie shooter is just not good enough. So, should you buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 9? Well, if you already own the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 or the S9 or the S9 Plus, then the answer is a big no. However, if you are in the market for a premium smartphone and have the budget for it, then I don't see why not. You'll get a gorgeous smartphone with a stunning display, excellent cameras, tons of raw horsepower, the S Pen which will help you be more productive, and all in all a really well packaged smartphone. Well guys, this is it for the review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Stay subscribed to our channel. This is Prateek from 91 Mobile signing off.